Hi, this is Tony from Fantasy Quick Hits on running back Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon is kind of the total package. This guy is an elite athlete, elite receiver out of the backfield. This is dating all the way back to his days at OU. He does have some increased opportunity this year. No more Gio Bernard to compete with for reception, so he is the unquestioned starter in Cincinnati. Without that competition for receptions, we could see this offense become a little bit more high powered for Mixon if Burrow and Mixon can both remain healthy. One knock on this team on the offensive line has been horrible for years, and we kind of saw that play out at the beginning of the draft this year, where they opted for Chase over an offensive lineman. We have seen some very, very slight improvements, but not what fantasy owners are hoping for, especially owners of Joe Mixon. Now, with the drafting of Chase, that could help to open up lanes and boxes for Mixon, but the offensive line is definitely going to be a liability. Mixon does have a moderate injury risk. His first two seasons, he missed 2 games each season. The third year, he played all 16 games, and then last year he had a foot injury that resulted in him missing 10 games, partly due to the injury and partly due to, I think, Burrow being out, no hopes of making the playoffs, maybe protecting Mixon a little bit. He is a young guy. He's only 24. He is just now entering into the prime of his career. He has produced fairly consistently when healthy and when he gets that volume. Prior coach there in Cincinnati game scripted him out fairly often, while Zach Taylor seems to be committed to getting him the football. He does have a very high ceiling. Mixon has the talent to be a top 5 running back in the league, and we may kind of be one more offseason away from improving that offensive line for him to truly realize his actual ceiling. His floor is kind of somewhere in the middle. With a weak offensive line, we could see that continue to implode, and that's going to make it very difficult for Cincinnati to run the football. We could see them continue to rely more on the passing game. Mixon only had half a season last year with Burrow, but that chemistry seems to be building. Now that we've maybe hopefully got this full non-COVID training camp, that should help his overall team chemistry and his fantasy schedule someplace in the middle. Not good, not bad, but Mixon definitely has the talent to be a solid fantasy producer, just depending on how a few things play out in Cincinnati.